My name is Asha Bowen Saunders. I am exploring, I guess, a lot of the themes that have been whirring around in my head for the last few years, and lots of things flow through my mind, and I wonder what they would look like in movement. Essentially, my concept surrounds that idea of our fear of the unknown, kind of culminated in a fear of the woods, which is kind of derived from the folkloric fairy tales of what was in the woods and where is once upon a time and when is, and like where is it in our bodies. So if we imagine the woods to live within our skulls and our soft palate, then why are we so scared to go there, and what stopped us from going there all this time to make it so unknown that few people have the ability to navigate it now? A big one that I've been interested in the last few weeks has been our aversion to rotting and decay and compost, which then separates us from the cyclical nature of everything, because we're interested in the ripeness and the rise and the growing and the expansion and the upwardsness to the peak, but the peak is a transition and it goes straight back down into the rot, which is another 50% of the journey, which then gives birth to another rise. Especially when we're looking at civilizations that grow big cities, we export out all of our rotting, our downwardsness. We take our sewage out to the oceans and our rubbish out to somewhere, and our compost doesn't get composted, and that goes out to somewhere else. And even to the point of our elderly people go out into homes and they don't stay amongst, and we don't have the real richness of all stages of everything, of rot and ripe living together. We only want the upwardsness. So I guess it feels big, but I'm trying to make a dance about that. I think it has been surprising how, the different way I've got value from working with other people, and being able to just talk and listen to them. But even when I'm trying to explain and articulate, it's such a awesome exercise. The richness comes from me trying to explain to them the exercise that we're about to do, and then the exercise is just bonus. A lot of the time, the real bits of gold didn't come from the making of the thing that I'd planned. It was the weird in between conversations and stuff.
My name is Lauren Sherlock. So the piece that I'm making is kind of based off a scientific law, Snell's law. So Snell's law is basically the law of refraction, so light being reflected upon a surface or a medium and then kind of diverting and changing pathway. So easiest way is thinking of light coming down through water, and it doesn't go straight through in a direct diagonal line. It kind of transmits and goes off to another kind of land. So there's quite a scatteredness about this whole law with the direction. My interest with this kind of scientific background and knowledge is that I'd like to create a piece that really represents the visualization of what this law is. One of my biggest kind of ambitions, I guess, is really utilizing my dancers and how they kind of respond to an really abstract task. So I've created this beautiful little rainbow sequence, and on paper it's just you've got the sun, you've got the rain, which makes the rainbow, but how that is formed in a visual sort of sense for the eye to kind of make that come alive, no one else would know that's a rainbow. So I feel like this piece is quite special to me, knowing where it comes from and being able to communicate that to the audience. With light, there is a rainbow, there's colours. We've sort of delved deep into the feeling of colours. So we've started at that light point, delved into this sort of colour land, and we kind of all found what different colours meant for us, and we labelled about 5 different words for each of the colours. Working with people that I didn't know as well was really quite uplifting and rewarding because it almost took that first week to get to know them. So we took this whole, where are we? We're week 3, and I feel like now we're in this nice little couple of peas in a pod kind of moment. Yeah. I just really think that this space, Indie, what it is such a wonderful experience, especially to be able to come back again and do it a second time, and have that space to go, well, a couple of years ago I had these ideas where I thought I was as an artist, to then come back and kind of see almost a progression in myself and then also seeing progression in others too. I just think that it's such a rewarding thing and great space to be a part of, so I absolutely love it.